Hey Autocons, this is Dalton at Daltonians TFs, and today we're going to be taking a look at the third part of my Demolition Crüe series, and possibly the final. I don't know, I might pick up the fourth figure, but you might know who that is based on this one. I present Demolition Crüe number 3, Gauntlet, aka Ironfist or Fisitron. I'm just going to call him Ironfist because, well, that's who it is, and I don't care what Hasbro says about licensing issues, but here he is in vehicle mode, a little Cybertronian Humvee looking thing. He does have this up here, which is supposed to homage his old Lightformer gimmick in the original Generation 1.5 Generation 2 toy. So that's really nice to have. He's got these nice chunky blue wheels. Now, one thing I want to say before I get any further is this was originally meant to be made by Mach 5, but they couldn't afford, it was like something they couldn't afford to make it, or, you know, they didn't get enough pre-orders. But a lot of people wanted to get it, and you know, a big problem with that was the price. So Mech Ideas picked it up and sold it for about half the price. It was originally going to be like 50 bucks, and now you can get it for $30 anywhere. You know, not like Walmart or anything since it's third party, but you know, any online e-tailer, I believe, still, if they still have it. But you know, nice little vehicle. It does not fit with the original aesthetic of the Demolition Crüe figures, but it still works with that IDW Wreckers look. So, more onto the figure itself. It does rotate here. This little wheel thing rotates. The gun doesn't really do much. It just sits there, or you can put it here. Flip it upside down, which I tend to do to give it more clearance. And make this look like a little ammo clip. It does roll nicely, although very loudly on this desk since this fabric is very thin and these wheels are very hollow. So as for the transformation, if you want to, you can go ahead and take this off. I choose to leave it on. Just rotate these little panels up and bring out these side pieces here, which become the arms. Rotate these ones down, this back end down. This will form the legs and the feet. And straighten out the arms. Straighten out the other arm. My wrist joint is a little loose. I'll get that fixed. Rotate this up and around, and that'll kind of tab into place. Although it kind of tabbed both things into place. I want to rotate this down. It's on a double hinge there. And fold these little panels in if you really want to. I usually do just to kind of save space. And rotate that back up. And there you've got Iron Fist in robot mode. Looking really cool. Now one thing I did differently is I swapped these shoulder pieces around just to give them a little bit more articulation in the arms. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird seeing two exposed ball joints, but it doesn't bother me all too much with the way he is. It's just, I like having that full range of movement. So as far as articulation goes, his head is on a ball joint, and it is very squashed looking. That's the only problem I have with the head, is it's very squished. He does have ball jointed shoulders, and they are on a little hinge here. Double jointed elbows, as you can see. Ball jointed wrists. Rotates at the waist. Full 360, but the backpack is a bit of a hindrance. Ball jointed thighs. Swivel at the thigh. Bends at the knee. And you really don't get anything but a little bit of toe wiggle. And his legs are a little bit hollow, but you can forgive that due to the transformation. As far as weapons go, you can take this little gun right here, peg it very awkwardly into his hand, or you can peg it onto his arm. And again, it does look very awkward. Or you can just pull it off this. Plug this onto his arm and plug the gun right here into that. So you can have him fully armed, looking really cool. But I usually have him posed just with that. Sometimes I'll have the gun in his hand, but just so it doesn't look so weird, I'll put it up like this, just on his backpack. It's kind of like an antenna or something. Yeah, not a lot much else to say. He does look really nice. He does fit in well with, your wreckers. Nicely scaled too, from what I've seen in the just pictures of the comics. Really need to get down to reading Last Stand of the Wreckers. And I already did a comparison shot in my previous video of Geminis or Twin Twist. So if you want to see that, check down the link below. Actually, I'll link it up here, right there. So if you want to check that out, just click there. And check out my Facebook and Twitter down below. I'm almost to 100 subs, guys. If you can, like my Facebook and Twitter, that'd be really awesome. Be greatly appreciated. This has been Dalton at Daltonians TFs. I'll see you guys later.